Let's make sure you're in top shape.
Now here's where it gets fun. Time to make a statement.
Dangers beyond the wall? Let me tell you how long I've seen fish left. Hello.
Hi, Brindle.
Fair warning. I am in a dark and foul mood.
Any way I can cheer you up?
There's a chance. You could help me with some perspective.
I'll try. What's going on?
My foot traffic initiatives were defeated. I've made zero progress on the loose cables hazard, and my proposed standing water bylaw is now dead.
That sounds tough. So what's your plan?
My plan is to leave the fort.
If you ask me, I think you should stay.
That's kind of you to say, but my future lies in Antium.
Why would you move to the capital?
Because it's filled with bureaucrats and politicians who like making rules and consider personal safety a priority. Those are my kind of people.
They are, huh?
It's terrible to admit, but I feel I've wasted my life trying to make this fort a better place to live.
I think you've made this fort better.
Why do you say that?
Because you've always been more than just a safety guy.
That's true. I've always loved maintenance.
Yeah, you made a real difference there, right?
Well, we've cleaned up the market. We're improving facades, and our horticulturalist has done some lovely planting. You've just made me realize I have made our fort a better place to live.
You sure have.
And I have unfinished business here.
What's that?
The fountain in the courtyard still isn't functioning.
You sound determined.
I am. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a fountain to fix.
How's our little Dominion friend?
Unfortunately, he can't tell us where the spear is, but he had plenty of other worrying news. Dr. Harkin is back.
One of the Valkyries I fought mentioned that name.
Harkin entering the picture makes a lot of things clear and more urgent. He set off the cenotaph 10 years ago, leveling Freemark. He should have died with the city. If he's here now,
He's going to start another cataclysm.
that's the bad news. The good news is that a force like the one this spear is leading is too large to keep hidden. Now that we know what we're looking for, Corvus will pick up their trail. And then, we'll have Harkin and this Valkyrie.
I hope you're right.
So do I. Keep all this quiet for now. I'll be in touch once we find something.
While we've got a minute, there's an augur who's set up shop in the market. It might be worth taking a look. You can't buy Arcanist goods just anywhere, you know.
Sometimes sauce can be the worst thing, you know? Welcome to my store. Browse away.
Hey, hello. Welcome.
Hi, what's all this? They sent me to check out your store.
Fantastic. Come on in. Don't be shy. I'm Herschel. Let me tell you the marvelous things I have today.
Did you lift your visor, Herschel? Hard to trust a merchant I can't look in the eye.
Eyes.
Sorry?
Eyes. I currently have more than I should, than I had originally. Visor down is best. Trust me. Now, what can I show you?
What's for sale?
Inventory changes weekly. Take a look. Welcome to my store. Browse away.
Grandmaster Adams is asking for you.
The Thunder Merchant. At your service.
Grandmaster, I take it you've got a lead for me?
Corvus scouts spotted the Arcanist Dr. Harkin in a Shaper ruin not far from the Fortress of Dawn.
What about the Valkyrie leader who was with him? The Spear, Vara Brahm.
No sign of her yet, but we should act now. Harkin's too dangerous to lose.
Call me paranoid, but it really sounds like the Doctor is being used as bait for a trap.
Halleck's rubbing off on you. He said the same thing, which is why I'm organizing multiple freelancer squads to hit this ruin. If it's a trap, we're springing it and stealing the bait.
You really want this guy?
I was in Free Mark when the...
Then let's go get him.
Javelin systems look good. Linking in the Grandmaster.
All right, freelancers, listen up. You'll be heading to the last known location Corvus has for Dr. Harkin. You'll approach from opposite directions. Your ciphers are forwarding you strike locations now.
Any sign of the spear?
Not yet, so be extremely cautious.
Coordinating with Team 2 now. I've linked in their cipher, so you should all be able to hear one another.
Alright, Team 1. Who's up for some sexy danger?
Hey, Wraith. Ready to kick some Dominion ass?
You know it, Big Star. Just got some shiny new javelin boots just for the occasion.
Hey, we're coming up on some kind of Dominion camp.
Right. Kick ass now. Chat later.
This is where the Corvus agent spotted Harkin.
No sign of him now.
It's quiet, but I'm picking up a very faint signal of some kind. Can you investigate?
Faye?
Look out. I'm suddenly detecting turrets and multiple Dominion energy signatures.
I knew this was a trap.
I've never seen a grounder field this large before. The machine itself must be underground.
Hey, Big Star. A whole bunch of the Dominion we're fighting just gated out. Might be headed your way.
Are you alright?
I'll be fine as soon as I find whoever keeps shooting rockets at me.
All turrets are down.
They're weakening. Now's your chance to make a push for the ruin.
You still think Harkin might be in there?
Calico here, Cypher for Team 2. I've detected Shaper energy underground.
The ruin's waking up?
Or someone's waking it up.
It's Harkin.
Lots of them. And Talico was right. The ruin has been activated.
How's Team 2 doing?
Oh, sorry, there was a lot of swearing, so I muted them temporarily. Reconnecting.
Right, Jack? You there?
Oh, yeah, we are.
We took out the Dominion ambush, but our Cypher's picking up more in the pass we came in through.
You need help?
No, but they sure will. We're in pursuit. We'll meet you on the way out of the ruin, Big Star.
You found their grounder, I think.
You think?
I've never seen one like this before. They've added more security measures, I think. They're cycling between emitters. You'll have to get all of them to shut it down. One down.
bring it down. Get to the last emitter. Down. Good work. Hey, Big Sal. We just found a whole bunch of Dominion striders. When we get out of this, we're having drinks.
Make it around on us. You guys okay?
Yeah. Getting real tired of these stonking huge brutes, though. Shaper energy just spiked.
You better find Harkin fast.
This is the energy source.
Any idea what the Dominion are doing here?
Wait, something just turned on. You need to find Harkin. Fast.
Hey, what's our status? I can't get to Harkin.
Energy is continuing to spike. Harkin's shield is drawing power directly out of the ruin itself. Whatever he's doing is a problem. Destroy those crystals to shut it down. Those Valkyries, the devices, and the ruin are all in some kind of circuit.
Are you telling me to shoot the Valkyries?
They did shoot at you first. Hey, Big Star. You okay down there? Talago says there's a cataclysm forming.
Not for long, there isn't. Harkin is here. How are things on your end?
The Dominion had fallback positions throughout the pass. Emphasis on had. Grab Harkin as soon as it drops.
Hey, what's happening? Where's Harkin?
Harkin just gated out. Oh no. The cataclysm he was forming collapsed, and now the ruin is in some kind of feedback loop.
That sounds bad.
Run. connection cut out for a moment. Are you alright?
Yeah. Let's not do that again.
I detected a gate tearing open near Team 2.
We're going to check it out. Might be reinforcements arriving. We'll keep you posted.
You know that gate that opened up here? It's inside a Strider cabin.
Harkin gated directly into a Strider? He's insane.
I think we already knew that. Can you catch the Strider Team 2?
What?
Right.
It's down.
Can Harkin gate out of there?
Not if you pull him out of the cabin first.
You get the doors powered up, Team 1. We'll keep them off you as much as we can.
They got out in the battery. Could use a hand getting them off it.
Hit the relays. I'll make sure to divert the power so it only goes to the Strider Bay doors.
I suppose you could hurry it up a bit. There's an awful lot of Dominion down here.
Doors are powered. Go help Bryce and Jack before they get flattened.
Where did the Dominion get these things? I think I dented Nelly on its backside. Go get Harkin before he skulks away.
There's no need for any further unpleasantness. I surrender.
Grandmaster, we've got him.
I've been waiting for this day for 10 years. Nice work, freelancers.
Don't know about the rest of you, but I could use a drink.
Well, several drinks. And maybe a pint.
Yeah, let's go home.
meet Adams in the Fort prison. Harkin says he wants to talk, but only to you.
The broom saves more lives than the...
Thank you for coming.
You said Harkin wants to talk to me?
I dislike the precedent this sets. Prisoners do not make demands of fort residents.
Time is of the essence, Commander. We didn't have a choice.
No, you really didn't.
All right, Doctor, I'm here. What did you want to tell me?
You're carrying a lot of tension, Freelancer. If you don't learn to relax, you will ruin your health.
If that's all you wanted, we're done here.
Now that's just sad. Your stodgy betters have rubbed off on you. Do you really want to wind up like Vul here?
You have 2 minutes, Doctor. Whatever you wanted to say it now.
Patience is a virtue, Commander. Just look at the poor Monitor for that lesson. With our borders under attack, he was sent to weaponize the cenotaph. But he just couldn't wait for us. And now Vara's made the same brash mistake. Lancers are so hasty. I blame the Jets.
Vara's trying to weaponize another Shaper relic?
Oh yes, without a cipher. Very poor choice, but she just wouldn't wait for another Monitor to arrive. She has convinced her Valkyries that she can control the Cataclysm through sacrifice. Her sacrifice. She is prepared to give her own life for the Dominion, to stop the Urgoth attacks and reshape the world.
That didn't work for the Monitor. Why would it work for her?
Oh, it won't. But she won't hear it. She's already begun activating the relic. You've seen the result.
The storm on the horizon.
What you call a storm is a solid wall of Shaper energy, with no way in or out.
All right, that could be a problem.
Lucky for you, I was working on a solution when you interrupted me. A gating device.
Gates? Like the ones the Dominion use? The ones that send different soldiers out that went in?
This one is much more stable, I assure you. I was planning to use it myself, after all. But what's a little irrevocable transformation compared to the end of the world? The egress is your only hope. Bring me what I need to build it, and you can get to Vara. Sound fair?
You'll get your materials.
He can't be allowed to have tools or equipment of any kind without supervision.
Surely your good sentinels are up to the task of guarding one poor Arcanist, Commander.
Why do I think we're going to regret this?
Promise me you'll respect the dangers of noise pollution.
that one the hard way.
There's a new bakery just... You'll put this javelin through its paces.
It's all about the presentation.
Adams gave me a list of... Wait, this can't be right. According to this, we'll need a Shaper relic, crystals from a bristleback, and a Dominion translator. Sending you possible coordinates for a bristleback. I'm still working on the rest. Lincoln in Harkin.
They let him out of his cell for this?
No, just gave him a link. That's still too much if you ask me.
Freelancer, isn't it exciting to be working together? I'm looking forward to this. By the way, I also need you to bring me a pneumatic leg from an Iskari.
An Iskari leg? Why?
It's an important part of the design. Just the leg. I certainly can't use the rest of it.
Right. Hey, got Ursix here. Multiple Ursix.
I'm detecting a bristleback as well. Get rid of these two, and maybe that will draw it out. not too far away, and only one this time.
Something tells me one doesn't exactly mean easy. There's only one, but it's big enough to count as two, at least. Maybe three.
Bristlebacks are fascinating creatures, aren't they? Their migrations in the north, they're quite...
Shut up, Harkin. Faye?
Don't panic. You fought Titans. You can handle this. Excellent. I found our next target. There are scars nearby, and a lot of Shaper energy. It's fair to say they're tampering with a relic.
That sounds fascinating. I want to hear all the details when you get back.
There's definitely a relic in here. That's the good news.
Do I want to know the bad news?
The closer we get, the more scar signatures I detect.
How interesting. I wish I could see this.
Found the relic, Faye. It's about 1 moment from going critical. What are the scars doing with it?
What do scars do with anything? Just get it away from them, fast.
Faye, what's the big energy field thing?
That'll mess with your Javelin's cargo.
Now that's interesting. Those fields are Dominion technology. Did the scars steal it or mimic it, I wonder?
Fragment lost. That field just stripped it off your Javelin. Relic secured. With this level of Scar coordination, you can bet an Iskara is threatening them. Detecting what might be an Iskara farther in. Might be best to clear this lot out first.
Got it.
There's our Iskara. A veritable array of pneumatic legs to choose from.
Just what I wanted.
Translator left, and I think I might have found one. I've located a Dominion gate device for the translator, but be careful. It's on the edge of a conjunction.
The conjunction?
Don't worry about it yet. You might not have to go inside.
Quick question before I reach the translator. What exactly is a translator? I've never heard of it before.
They're components for the gate devices the Dominion use.
The translator is responsible for connecting two non-continuous regions together.
Right. It's part of a gate device, which is what I just said.
Okay, all I really needed to know was don't blow up the gate device, but the rest is helpful.
Be careful. You're approaching the conjunction. Visibility is going to be poor.
I noticed the change in the weather. I'm here, Faye. How do I find the translator?
Take it one thing at a time. The crystals are your top priority. Destroy them to access the gate.
Got it.
Crystals. If you don't disable that gate, the Dominion will use it to bring in reinforcements. I'm detecting more underground. They're growing.
Using crystal formations as anchors was a poor choice. They scatter energy in unpredictable ways.
Look out! We've got Furies inbound. They're resonating with the crystals.
Why do I get the feeling that's bad?
I told you using crystals was messy. Furies are not very stable. The effect on them will be interesting.
The crystals are exploding.
What an exciting side effect. I must write this down. Colleagues were going to try to replicate my work. You'd think they would be more cautious.
Your work? You built this thing?
Hardly. This, my dear freelancer, appears to be a larger, cruder form of the egress I'm designing. Mara tampered with a relic too early and left much of her forces trapped outside the energy wall. They're simply trying to get inside to reach her, just like you.
take the translator now. That's everything on Harkin's list. Let's get you back and put him to work.
Music to my ears, Faye.
This has been so much fun. I feel like part of the team.
This device better work, Harkin. I even got your damned East Scar-Eye leg.
You actually did that? Wonderful. I only asked to see if you go through with it.
What?
The Enclave has seen better days, hasn't it? All right, let's get started.
Just because you're wearing... Hello, Freelancer.
Hello, Burndle.
So, are we both thinking a thank you is in order?
Ah, you're welcome.
No, I wasn't thanking you. You should be thanking me. The fountain is running.
You finally did it. Good for you.
Thank you. I'm delighted we finally got it flowing. We discovered the problem was that people were siphoning water off our main fountain line.
People, huh?
Exactly. I think a plumbing bylaw will prevent this from happening in the future. Of course, now that the fountain is flowing, we've run into a new set of problems.
All right. What issues are we facing?
The water around the fountain's edge is a slipping hazard.
That sounds dangerous.
It is. I'm considering turning down the fountain.
Won't that make it less spectacular?
Yes. But sometimes safety comes before spectacular. Or we could install warning signs and erect barriers.
That sounds extreme.
It's a fine balance between a beautiful oasis and a death trap.
What's your heart telling you?
People love the fountain, so I'm gonna let it be. For now.
You sure?
Sometimes you need to let people find their own way.
And it is nice to see the fountain running.
It really is. And Freelancer, thanks for silencing the Heart of Rage.